Turtlemen, Tools, and Technology. With the exception of stone and sometimes copper, most natural materials, especially organics, are to some degree perishable, meaning that unless they are preserved in exactly the right conditions, anoxic acidic bogs, extreme desiccation, buried in a protected place, or preserved at the bottom of a body of water, they do not survive long, much less in the large time spans we are discussing. Because of this, in most cases, deductions and inferences must be made from the precious and rare existing material. Within a band, every man was expected to be able to do the basics: rock napping, making cordage, making tools and equipment, how to hunt, how to prepare food, how to butcher an animal, how to tan hides, and how to track. Surely, there were specialist men who were better gifted at a certain skill, but everyone had to do everything on a base level. Technology and economics were determined by reality. They were determined by needs and what was in front of you. Needed tools, implements, materials, or improvised out of resources were available. Tools were carved out of stone and wood, antler and bone, and native copper paints were made out of available mineral or vegetable matter. The human mind was challenged and it flourished. Among the Turtlemen toolkit, all items were made from stone, usually flint and chert. The Minnehattawak, the beautiful Kawasaki green flint was a particular favorite, although gray black flint from Mohawk River drainage was used well. Mount Mercy and its environs, home to abundant gorgeous black flint, was used under a glacier during most of the Pleistocene. Bone and antler of the megafauna species, native copper or wood, a wide assortment of knife-cutting blades, scraper blades used for cleaning bones, pound skin, fish hooks, and spear points of varying sizes, depending on usage, are the most commonly found. There are also adzens, drills, needles, and sledgehammers. The flaking technique always used was the unique overstrike flaking, and tips, spears, and blades were always bifacial. The overstrike flaking was most commonly done with what modern flint knappers refer to as copper bopper, a tense cap or ball of weighted copper attached to the end of a short, stick, stout, or antler, although in a pinch, skillful work with a cobble rock, or a handstone could be achieved. Any fine flaking work was done as pressure flaking used as an antler or piece of bone. The larger spear points were fluted and hafted to wooden spear handles using animal sinew or glue made from animal blood or boiled animal keratin, that's hooves, horns, or antlers. The largest of the spear points are usually found intact with very little damage, indications that they may have been used more for display or ceremony than for actual rugged uses. Smaller points were attached to arrow shafts and shot with a bow, which is lightly strung with sinew. The smaller points are usually found with much damage, especially breaks or chips, indicating that they were indeed used for the business we would expect. There is evidence that not only adhesives, but the useful cordage as well. While very little cordage has been found, imprints that are common on roughly fired pottery as decoration. The cordage appears to have been made from plant material, especially grasses and sedges. The imprints of cordage show a unique or bold braiding pattern. The cordage was used for wicks or lamps or torches that use animal fats as the fuel. Lamps would have been made of stone or pottery. Much of the human history has been mapped or traced through potsherds, and the Turtlemen are no exception. They made roughly fired pottery that has few distinct features.